This is my third video of backcountry skiing at Kagura Ski Resort. In this video, I will explain Nakaoné route. Nakaoné means center ridge. I think this Nakaoné route is the most standard backcountry route in Kagura. Probably, if you have skied in Kagura Ski Resort, you may have already seen this Nakaoné. Because while you are riding the quad lift, you may have seen many skiers skiing along a very high ridge on the right side. That's Nakaoné, center ridge. You are now seeing the Nakaoné. The slope is wide and the inclination is gentle. You can enjoy a great view. This is the map showing Nakaoné route. I have already explained basic information about backcountry skiing at Kagura Ski Resort in my first video, so if you have not yet seen my first video, please click the link in the descriptions below. To go to Nakaoné, take the 5th pair lift. After getting off, turn right and go through the BC gate, backcountry gate, and climb toward the top of Nakaoné. It takes about 50 minutes, less than 1 hour, to climb to the top of Nakaoné. In my previous video, I said that you can climb along this path to go to the area under the reflector by boot pack, which means carrying skis on your backpack and walk with your ski boots. But to reach the top of Nakaoné, you need climbing skins or tour bindings or snowshoes. It may be difficult to walk with ski boots or snowboarding boots to go to Nakaoné. This is the official map of Kagura Ski Resort, on which I drew today's skiing route with orange line. I'm now going through the BC gate, backcountry gate. I explained about the BC gate in my first video. At first, I climbed toward the Nisei Kagura, but there is a branching track that leads to the top of Nakaoné by traversing the Nisei Kagura. It is efficient to use the traverse route. Therefore, if you see many people branching toward the right-hand side, you may want to follow that route. If you are not confident, you may climb to the top of Nisei Kagura straight ahead and walk along the ridge to the top of Nakaoné to the right side. In this scene, right in front of you, you are seeing a branching track to the right-hand side. This is the traverse route. This path is the traverse route. If you are tired of climbing, you may start skiing down from here. But if you start skiing from here, you will return back to the 5th pair lift, which is a congested area. Therefore, I recommend you to go at least beyond the mini center ridge, Naka-Nakaoné, so that you can ski between Nakaoné and Naka-Nakaoné, in which area there is less people and there is a lot of fresh snow. Naka-Nakaoné is indicated by yellow line on this map. You do not have to worry about the route so much. You can climb anywhere and you can ski anywhere around here. No matter where you climb or ski around here, the terrain will automatically bring you back to the ski resort. So I think this is a rather safe area. Since this is a traverse route, so sometimes you have to ski down a little bit while climbing skins still attached to your ski. The ridge you see in front is the climbing path to the Nisei Kagura, and if you ski down this slope, you will return back to the 5th pair lift. Therefore, I recommend you to climb a little bit more to at least go over Naka-Nakaoné. This is a ridge that leads to Nakaoné. I took some rest here because the view is great here. By the way, do not ski down the slope in front toward the opposite side from the ski resort. You will get lost 100%. Today, the weather is fine, but if the visibility is low due to heavy snow and the like, some skiers ski down in the wrong direction and get lost. So if you come to this ridge, you need to check your direction. Be sure to ski down in the direction of the ski resort. I'm now at the point indicated by yellow arrow, and I'm going to ski along the ridge and make a right turn toward the right side, and I will ski along the center ridge. I'm now skiing along the ridge. Today's route is Nakaoné, so I will soon make a right turn toward Nakaoné. If you go straight ahead, there is an entry point to the north slope. At the north slope will be explained in another video, which I will upload in the future. And at this point, I will make a right turn. I will go to the right-hand side to the Nakaoné. With reference to the ridge that I am now skiing, the slope on the left is called north slope and the slope on the right is called south slope. You can also ski north slope and south slope, but the route along this ridge that I am now skiing is the easiest. Until this point, I climbed and skied along the route indicated by red arrow, and from now on, I ski along the route indicated by blue arrow. By the way, on the left side, there is a north slope. Of course, you cannot directly see the north slope from here. There are trees on the left side. The most standard way of skiing north slope is via the entry point close to the top of Nakaoné that I showed you previously. But you can also enter the north slope between the trees on the left side from this Nakaoné Ridge. So if you see the ground closely, you will notice ski tracks that leads to the left side toward the north slope through the forest. I recommend the entry point at the top because you can ski the north slope for a longer distance if you enter the north slope from the highest entry point, most standard entry point. Skiers who enter the north slope crossing the Nakaoné Ridge like this are people who want to reduce climbing. If you cross the ridge at a lower point, the time it takes to hike up can be reduced. By the way, you may have noticed a Japanese signboard at the base station of the fifth bearlift. This signboard says, "Do not traverse Nakaoné because the traverse can cause avalanche." I explained this on the map. The blue line indicates today's Nakaoné route that goes on the ridge. The prohibited traverse route is indicated by purple line. If a skier traverses the south slope of Nakaoné, this traverse can cause an avalanche toward the valley. In the past, this avalanche did occur, and that's why there are no trees along this valley. In my video, I often recommend skiing along this valley between Nakaoné and Naka-Nakaoné, but this valley can be a route of avalanche, so please be careful. You may want to always check whether there are skiers that are at a position higher than you and prepare to evacuate from the bottom of the valley toward the ridge, toward a higher position, as soon as you see an avalanche. By the way, there is a north slope ahead of the trees in front. Some people ski between these trees to go to the north slope. If the snow condition on the ridge is not good, you may want to try it. Along this route, you can ski anywhere. You can go to the left through the trees to the north slope. You can go to the right to descend the south slope into the valley. Or you can continue to ski on the ridge like this. You can ski anywhere. No matter which route you take, the shape of the terrain will automatically bring you back to the ski resort. So you do not have to worry about navigation. You can ski anywhere. There is no risk of getting lost here. By the way, if you ski in the backcountry, probably you think of buying single ride lift tickets instead of buying full day lift tickets. In the past, Prince Snow Resort sold single ride lift tickets for backcountry skiers, but recently they became stingy and forced us to buy one-day lift pass. Therefore, currently there is no choice but to buy one-day lift pass, even though most of the time we are out of the ski resort and climbing with our own feet without relying on the lift. If you want to buy cheaper tickets, you can buy discounted one-day lift pass at 6,500 Japanese yen at 7-Eleven of Yuzawa. The regular price is 7,200 yen, so this 7-Eleven ticket is 700 yen cheaper. Please note that at 7-Eleven, you get a redemption voucher for 6,500 yen, and you have to bring the redemption voucher to the ticket booth of the ski resort to get one-day lift pass, which means that even though you buy at 7-Eleven, you have to stand in the long line at the ticket booth of the ski resort. And this is the location of the 7-Eleven. After you go out of the Kanetsu Expressway at Yuzawa Interchange, turn left at the crossing. Drive for about 5 minutes and you will see the 7-Eleven on the left side. You can buy the discounted ticket there. You, you can go to the counter and say, uh, Kagura Ski Resort ticket to the employee. In the last season, which is 2024 to 2025 winter season, the regular price for one-day lift pass at Kagura Ski Resort was 7,200 yen. But the regular price of one-day lift pass will be raised to 7,800 Japanese yen this winter season. So the price is slightly raised. Anyway, I think you can buy discounted tickets at 7-Eleven in this season too. Now I have descended the Nakaoné Ridge and have come close to the end of the ridge. At this point, I try to descend into the valley on the right side. Alternatively, you can also go to the left side in the direction of the north slope or continue to ski along the ridge. I'm now descending the south slope toward the valley. By the way, as you know, recently the Prince Snow Resort always keep the descending course closed. The descending course means the trail extending from Mitsumata Slope to the parking lot, which allows you to ski back to the parking lot without using the ropeway. They always keep the descending route closed. They say it is due to insufficient snow or poor condition of the course, but I do not believe their explanation. The electronic ticket barriers are installed only at the ropeway stations. Therefore, in reality, the tickets are not checked at every lift. The Prince Snow Resort closed the descending route to force the skiers to pass through the electronic ticket barrier at the ropeway station, so that skiers with morning-only lift pass cannot pass through the ticket barrier. That's why the descending route is always closed. This is my guess. Many Japanese skiers complain about the quality of the service of the Prince Snow Resort. They raise the price of the lift pass, but do not improve their service. I'm now almost close to the end of the Nakaoné Ridge. From this location, I ski along the valley back to the ski resort. At this location, you will see many other skiers who are skiing from the quad lift. This valley will automatically bring you back to the ski resort so you can relax and enjoy skiing. In this Nakaoné course, the most important point is to start to ski in the correct direction at the top of the ridge. If you ski down to the west side, which is opposite side from the ski resort, you will get lost 100%. You have to call police helicopter. Therefore, when you start skiing, after climbing to the ridge, be sure to check your direction. That is the only thing you have to pay attention to in this course. Therefore, I recommend bringing GPS device or at least a magnetic compass. After you start to ski along the Nakaoné Ridge, you will be less likely to get lost, as I have just shown you in this video. This valley can be reached from the quad lift. That means skiers and snowboarders without climbing equipment can easily come here. So as you can see, there are too many ski tracks on the slope, and the condition of snow is not so good. If you want to ski on powder snow in Kagura, maybe the north slope is the best. I will upload another video explaining the north slope in the future. So please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Most of my videos are in Japanese, and if you do not want to see Japanese videos, please bookmark the video list in the descriptions below. That includes only videos that have human-checked English subtitles or videos in which I speak in English, like this video. As you can see, this valley is a little bit bumpy due to too many skiers. I'm now at Nakano-Shibasawa, indicated by yellow circle on this map. At this location, I have now returned back to the F1 trail of Kagura Ski Resort. I'm now back on the slope of Kagura Ski Resort. From this place, I will ski back to the quad lift, the base station of the quad lift. Thank you for watching my videos. If you have any questions, feel free to write comments below. In the future, I will try to upload some more videos about Kagura. The next video will be explanation about North Slope. Also, I will make a video explaining secret tree run route from the 5th pair lift to Y3 Trail of Tashiro in the future.